Hello, collective. It's that time again. It's time for another episode of Two Tones Terrifying Tarot Tales. Yeah, we're going to continue covering the January 6th U.S. Capitol insurrection. And we got another person on the list. He's a real squirmy, wormy, slimy snake weasel parasite. Who is that person? Louis Gohmert. Look at this guy. Yeah, that's his customer service face right there. Yeah. Louis Gohmert, Mr. Gohmert. Look at him. This guy was a big part of the January 6th insurrection. There he is again. Look at him, yeah. That makes sense. You better smell my finger right now. Yup. There he is shaking hands with whom, what did they say? He who should not be named? The Orange Fiery Menace. So who is Louis Gohmert? Let's see. Louis Buller Gohmert Jr. is an American attorney, politician, and former jurist, serving as the U.S. representative from Texas's 1st Congressional District since 2005. Gohmert is a Republican and was part of the Tea Party movement. What's the Tea Party movement, guys? The Tea Party movement was an American fiscally conservative political movement within the Republican Party. Members of the movement called for lower taxes and for a reduction of the national debt of the United States and federal budget deficit through decreased government spending. But it's okay to spend $1 billion a day in Afghanistan for 14 years. But it's not okay to spend any money in America on Americans ever. In January 2015, he unsuccessfully challenged John Boehner for Speaker of the House of Representatives. So let's see if we can find some more info on this guy, specifically on the U.S. Capitol. Let's see. Storming of the Capitol. In July 2021, Gohmert suggested the January 6th storming of the U.S. Capitol was a conspiracy, possibly set up by Democrats. Really? Okay, so let's look at the news headlines here. Texas Monthly. What's Louis Gohmert up to now? While we would not necessarily describe Northeast Texas Congressman Louis Gohmert as a political heir, whatever, Texas Signal report, Louis Gohmert helped plan January 6. Louis Gohmert was one of several Republican members of Congress who helped plan the January 6 pro-Trump rally. Texas Democratic Party. In stunning news, Texas Republican Congressman Louie, it is incredibly disturbing to hear the allegations that Texas Republican Congressman Louis Gohmert helped directly coordinate the domestic terror attack. Dallas Observer. Ahead of the Capitol riot, U.S. Rep. Louis Gohmert met with, among lawmakers who met with January 6 rally planners. Sierra Sun-Times. Congressman Louis Gohmert says, no one in my office, whatever, he's probably trying to worm his way out of it. Fox News, Rep. Gohmert demands freedom for jailed Marine, dubs military leadership abysmal. Yeah, I mean, that may be a serious problem in Afghanistan right now, but he's trying to weasel out of what the truth about what he did. Yahoo News, Louis Gohmert shares reassuring update on jail Marine. That's good. The Daily Sentinel, plan would shift NAC Angelina out of Gohmert's district. People's World, expel January 6 coup conspirators from Congress. Louis Gohmert of Texas, Rep. Paul Gosar of Arizona, Lauren Boebert of Colorado, and Madison Cawthorn. Politico, Congress Minutes, Essential News. All right, so Lauren Boebert, Mo Brooks, and Louis Gohmert were responding to explosive allegations published in Rolling Stone. What does People's World say? You know what? Let's find. Yeah, let's see what this is from recently. Let's see what this article says. People's World, founded in 1924, continuing the daily worker. Expel January 6 coup conspirators from Congress and prosecute them. Yes, they really should do that. So let's see if I know all the names here, guys. This is Marjorie Taylor Greene. I did a reading for her. This is Mo Brooks. This is Louis Gohmert. We're doing Louis Gohmert right now. This is Paul Gosar. This is Lauren Boebert. And this is Madison Cawthorn. And I just did a reading for him. So let's read a little bit of this article. It says, no surprise, of course, that several Republican members of Congress and White House staff were intimately involved in planning and executing the January 6 Trump coup attempt. The detailed revelations published by Rolling Stone magazine this weekend, however, provide the opportunity to repeat something this publication has been saying ever since the day of the failed fascist insurrection: expel the coup plotters from Congress, prosecute them, and jail them. With the January 6 House Select Committee's inquiry into the coup heating up and the possibility of criminal consequences looming, some of Trump's lower-level foot soldiers are running scared and turning state's evidence. Two people involved with organizing and planning the January 6 rallies that resulted in the storming of the Capitol are now spilling their guts to the press and will soon divulge what they know to House investigators. Turns out there's no loyalty among election thieves. The two anonymous figures remain Republican loyalists, but, feeling abandoned by Trump, they are eager to point fingers at those they claim led them down the road of sedition. They made us all look like shit, one said. The other lamented, I'm pretty pissed about it, and I'm pissed at him, Trump. It has been long known that GOP representatives and senators played a role in the January 6 coup attempt. Many of them gave advance Capitol tours to the terrorists, spoke at rallies and events, or defended rioters afterward. The information provided by these two organizers, however, directly implicates Republican politicians in ways that will be tough to deny. It proves that GOP leaders not only knew what might happen when the Electoral College results were being certified, but also that they aided and encouraged the forces seeking to violently reverse Trump's loss. The organizers told Hunter Walker, writer for Rolling Stone, that in the weeks leading up to the attack, they talked to probably close to a dozen members of Congress or their staff. I remember Marjorie Taylor Greene specifically, one of them said, referring to the gun-toting, QAnon conspiracy peddling and COVID-denying representative from Georgia. Marjorie Taylor Greene, directly involved. Also pinpointed is Rep. Paul Gosar of Arizona, who has vigorously defended the coup attempt since it happened. Before the insurrection occurred, he allegedly went as far as offering the would-be Capitol rioters advance presidential pardons. Our impression was that it was a done deal, one of them said, that he'd spoken to the president about it in the Oval, in a meeting about pardons, and that our names came up. Gosar reportedly assured them, I was just going over the list of pardons, and we just wanted to tell you guys how much we appreciate all the hard work you've been doing. The list of Republican congressional conspirators stretches on. Representative Lauren Boebert of Colorado, Representative Mo Brooks of Alabama, Representative Madison Cawthorn of North Carolina, Rep. Andy Biggs of Arizona, and Representative Louis Gohmert of Texas. All right, guys, so I don't want to keep reading, but we're going to go ahead and do a reading for Louis Gohmert. There he is. Look at that guy. This guy right here. Real piece of shit traitor. Beauty of horror deck. Come to my hand. Boom. Yeah, you like that? All right. I've been working on that for a little while. So hold on, guys. We're gonna be getting some cards out for Louis Gohmert. So I'm going to shuffle it on camera. I've already shuffled it 300 times off camera. That's a bad shuffle, so I'm going to do it again. Guys. I'm just warming up. It's been a while. I'm kind of rusty. There we go. Now we're going to do a cut. Yep, these scumbag traitors tried to take over the country on January 6th. Okay, universe, what can you tell us about Louis Gohmert and his association with the January 6th U.S. Capitol insurrection. Whoa. So this came out and I landed like this, guys. But I think we're going to take it like this. So this is the Ten of Wands. It's a burden. Yeah, Louis Gohmert's burden of insurrection and treason. What else, universe, can you tell us about Louis Gohmert and January 6th? Whoa. That came out in a weird way, guys. And it landed like this. And this would have hit the table first. So they both came out reversed. This is the Eight of Pentacles. That shows Louis Gohmert there working real hard at being a traitor. Working real hard to backstab and betray the American people in this country. That would have hit the table first. It was reversed. Eight of Pentacles reverse. And the Empress came out also. And she came out reversed. So the Empress is sitting there. Wonder who that is. I wonder if that's Ivanka Trump, if that's Louis's wife. Thank you, universe. Okay, universe. What else can you tell us about Louis Gohmert, January 6th? Whoa. All right, guys, look at this. We got two more cards inside of the hand. Came out like this. Let me just stack up the cards. I'm going to put the stack over here for safekeeping. This would have hit the table first, and then you know who that is, right? That's the devil. Louis Gohmert and the devil. And then this is, of course, the Eight of Wands, which is quick, rapid movement. All right. So we got enough cards here. We're going to find out more information on this creepy guy. This slimy, weaselly, snaky, creepy, traitorous, treasonous parasite. How to read tarot book come to my hand. Haha, yeah, you guys like that? So I'm trying to improve those tricks, you know. So for Louis Gohmert's Ten of Wands, the Ten of Wands shows you taking up new responsibilities, like, you know, getting an orange suit, get some picks, some pickaxes, and then start breaking rocks. Taking up new responsibilities appropriate to the new cycle that's beginning now. These may seem burdensome, but you have the strength and character to shoulder them. You feel you can do anything at this time, even an extremely difficult task. Really? Really, Louie? Can you get out of being excommunicated? Your labor may have gone for naught, or you may be carrying burdens that really don't belong to you. You feel weary, as if the whole world is on your shoulders. It's up to you to decide whether to continue carrying the heavy responsibilities you have undertaken, or if other people are shirking their part and should help out. Sometimes one member of a family or organization gets all the dirty work for the simple reason that they are willing to do it. Make sure others are doing their fair share. Ask for help if you need it. Don't let pride stand in your way. Yeah, Louis Gohmert, he's holding up a lot of weight there, dead weight. So for Louis's Eight of Pentacles reversed, when this card is reversed, there is an indication that you have not mastered the necessary skills to achieve your goals. You may desire to begin some new enterprise, but a lack of ambition, ability, or clarity prevents your success. More effort or education may be necessary. He's trying to figure out what is he going to do now with his life, now that it's been exposed that he's a traitor. And for the Empress reversed. First, we're going to read a little bit, and then we'll do reversed. As a female authority, the Empress's appearance may signify, depending on its place in the spread, The persons need to become that female authority, especially if the person is a woman. In a man's reading, the indication is that he needs to recognize the feminine component of himself and acknowledge its power to unite opposing forces. But it came out reversed, so it says, "This is a time for you to be nurturing to yourself, Louis. You may have been spending too much time caring for others, like Donald Trump, or you may have recently had a child whose demands have worn you out, like Donald Trump. This is an indication that you need to take time out for yourself, Louis, instead of neglecting your own personal needs. This is a call for self-love and the awareness that you deserve the same care and attention you give to your loved ones. Satan. Maintain a balance between the needs of others and your own equally valid needs, like suppositories." So here's for Louis the devil. The devil is related to the old pagan god, Great Pan, a god of nature and the natural processes of the physical world, including sex. The Greek form of Pan was Dionysus, who was known for cavorting with satyrs and whose honor wild and uninhibited rituals that include a sexual free-for-all were held annually. The devil is a mythical creature with no real substance, but symbolically represents the bondage that we create and maintain for ourselves. There may be obstacles in the environment that you find frustrating, or you may feel your options are narrowing. Someone else may be involved, but you have the ability to free yourself from the situation by using your willpower. So there's some bondage involved. I'm pretty sure that that's Louis right there, and he's bonded to Trump. And this is probably the Empress, whoever that person is in his life. So let's get the Eight of Wands for Louis Gohmert. So for the Eight of Wands, Louis, you have shot your arrows into the air, and now they're speeding toward the target, the American people and America. Now it is time for action, for initiating the next phase of your enterprise, the second attack. This may involve air travel or other movement. It's an exciting and hopeful period when you are likely to be extremely busy trying to destroy America. Positive things are rapidly unfolding for you, Louis, but not for anybody else. Establish the roles you want to play and let go of those that no longer suit you. So, yeah, Louis, I mean, the truth is he's probably caught like all the other ones, and he should be in hot water right now, and hopefully he's going to roast. So now we're going to do clarification with the Infernal deck. Infernal deck, come to my hand. Aha, yeah. We're going to shuffle it. Then we're going to do a cut. We're going to cut it up for Louis Gohmert. Louis Gohmert, the traitorous, treasonous, treacherous, backstabbing turncoat. Okay, universe, we need clarification for the Ten of Wands for Louis Gohmert, the traitor. Whoa. Okay, we got something, guys. I do think it might have came out and then spent around, so it's possible that's upside down. Let's see. Lethargy. But it came out like this, so it's no lethargy. So he's not lethargic about the burden he's carrying. He still knows he's carrying that burden, and he's going to keep carrying that burden, and he's not that tired. Yeah. He's trying to hold his tongue, probably. Okay, universe, we need clarification for the Eight of Pentacles reversed for Louis Gohmert. Wow. So it landed like this. It's probably reversed too, though. Oh, look at that. Pus. Pus. Louis Gohmert has some pus. So I think that from all the work he's been putting in, he probably hurt himself, you know. I mean, there he is right there. He probably hurt himself and maybe he got an infection somewhere and he's got some pus. I don't doubt it. He looks like he's got pus, right? He looks like he's filled with pus. Putrid, pus-filled people. All right, guys, so we need a clarification for the Empress Reversed for Louis Gohmert. Thank you, universe. Whoa. So this came out like this. So there's no regret. There's no regret for, let's see. I'm going to look into this Empress one more time. So he has no regret about nurturing himself. He looks like one of those freaks that's nurturing himself in a public bathroom. Maybe that's why he's got pus. Who knows what he's got? He's a gross guy, right? He has no regret that he hasn't been caring for others. He has no regret for for engaging in self-love. And so that's a clarification for that. So, universe, we need clarification for the devil, for Louis Gohmert. Whoa. So this came out. Pusillanimity. And pusillanimity means lacking courage and being timid. So I think that he is not courageous at all with the devil energy. And he's probably scared of the devil energy that has taken him over. And he probably is a slave. He's a slave to the devil. He's a freak. Okay, universe. We need clarification for the Eight of Wands for Louis Gohmert. Eight of Wands. Clarification for the Eight of Wands for Louis Gohmert. Whoa. This landed like this. And yes, that is not very clear at all. So we gotta go back here. Let's return to this really quick, guys. So I think it's just giving us a concrete clarification that yes, Louis Gohmert has shot his arrows into the air and they are speeding toward the target. And the target is the stable, peaceful, forward progress of the United States of America. He is against the United States of America. He considers the Confederate States of America to be the real America. So yes, he has shot his target. He has shot his arrows at the target. He is a scumbag. So now we're going to find out which demons are hanging around Louis Gohmert. Occult Tarot, come to my hand. Haha, yes. Okay, universe, we need to know which demon or demons are hanging around Traitor Louis Gohmert. Okay, we're going to do a cut. I feel like I'm skipping something. Maybe I'm moving fast. I do have limited time. Okay, universe. Which demon or demons are hanging around Traitor Louis Gohmert? Whoa. So this has been happening more often. I wonder if it's because I'm just going too fast, you know. So this demon right here is Louie, associated with the Nine of Swords, and it causes great battles and wars, causes wounds to putrefy. Yeah, Louis Gohmert is a pus-filled, putrid, powerful person. And what he wants is battles and wars, just like the rest of his crew and people just like him. They want another civil war. They don't believe the United States of America is the real actual government. They believe the Confederate States of America is the actual real government. And these guys are an insurrection, traitorous, treasonous entity inside of America, and they've been that way for at least 100 years, guys. At least 100 years. So this guy, LeRae, is a demon. LeRae is hanging around Louis Gohmert. So I know there's at least one more. So we're going to find the rest of these demons that's hanging around Louis Gohmert. Whoa. That was fast. Okay, so this one hit the table first. This is also another notorious demon I have seen around these traitors. Rom, associated with the Three of Swords, steals treasures from kings, destroys cities and the dignities of men, tells of things past, present, and future, causes love between friends and foes, and it's a scavenger. It's a bird. It eats dead bodies, and it destroys cities and dignities of men. This has been coming up. This Rom has been coming up in almost every one of these clowns. And here's the other one that came out. If I can just get it to come up. Cameo. Word Up, which is associated with the Fool. And it gives understanding of animals and the voice of the waters. It answers of things to come. So he's probably getting extra information from Cameo. But these two demons over here are helping him to create anger, rage, confusion, and destroy cities and go to war and cause bloodshed and pus. So Louis Gohmert is not lethargic about the burden he's carrying. He's got a lot of pus from his backwards work that he's been engaged in. He doesn't regret fondling himself. He lacks courage, and he's timid about the devil, who he's bonded to, who his allegiance is to, the devil. And yes, he is moving quickly after launching his arrows at the target, us, the American people, and the United States of America. He's got these three demons hanging around him: LeRae, Rom, and Cameo. And they have to do with battles and wars, and destroying cities and the dignities of men, and answers of things to come. Hopefully this guy Louis Gohmert is going to go to jail and be locked up or have his citizenship revoked. So this is gonna close up this session here, and we see that this is another one of America's enemies, Louis Gohmert. So until next time, I'll see you later.